Hello guys, this is Igor MGTOW and Video Games, and today we're going to be having a Hangouts live stream. Our past Hangouts live stream was a week, so now we're going to be talking about current events, the future of MechTube, and new plans in the MGTOW community, and we are going to be talking about a certain MGTOW user. Just something there stopped the stream. Just stopped the stream from playing on YouTube. But anyways, let's backtrack. So in today's topic, we're going to be talking future events in the MGTOW community, the MGTOW community as of today and recent events, BackTube, and Vox News leaving MGTOW. Because we are going to be because there is a lot of things happening in the MGTOW community. And number one. And we're going to be involving ourselves with the number one topic, Vox News leaving MGTOW. Now, in the video of his where Vox News is leaving MGTOW, Vox News posted a video where he leaves MGTOW. I'm not sure whether you watched it or not, but he used a lot of feminist shaming tactics. A lot of Vox News in his I'm leaving MGTOW video used a lot of feminist shaming tactics, and that is from a former MGTOW. Now, what we should do is avoid Vox News because we can't trust people who basically he said, oh, he can't go alone and something like that. But let's get on to much better topics. And the second topic is MGTOW recent events in MGTOW. Now, apart from Portuguese traveling around the world, not much has been happening. Well, in that time, I I have been forming secret plans, which I'm going to be revealing you today about MacTube. So we're going to be disclosing the. Oh, hello, Aussie Bushman. Wanna join? Do you wanna join, Mad Aussie Bushman? Oh, I gotta copy the link. Also, sorry for not having much streams, but it's okay. So here we have posted the link, and we have decided to create a version of to create multiples of versions of MacTube. There will be a Windows Phone version of MacTube, Android phone version of MacTube, and MacTube for iPhones, which will all be connected through the internet, which means you can get to see every video just like YouTube. Also, I'm I'm also creating a web version of MacTube, but that will be in the near future. Not today, Igor. I have some technical issues. Well, it's okay. What's up, MGTOW? And also, speaking of MacTube, that would be done in a few. That will be done in a few years from now. Since most MGTOWs are going to BitChute, which I recommend going, and we will have. Oh, hello, time in the bottle. So right now we're going to be talking about recent events, Vox News leaving MGTOW, and him making a rubbish video. So let's brief over Vox News. So Vox News was a YouTuber who basically left MGTOW with a video, and in this video you can find I have found basically the same shaming tactic language, which is why I suggest you unfollow and unsubscribe from Vox News. But we've just briefed over the situation. Now let's get back to MechTube. Now the plan is to create MechTube for all devices. But the first device I'll be planning to create, and now I'm planning to create MechTube more as an app, as a program than as a website. But there will be a website version. And MechTube would be like half Discord, half YouTube. So we are working on it if you're wondering where's MechTube. And things are going great with MechTube, but we are going to be needing to create a proper development team if we are ever going to stand a chance to actually release MechTube. But before we create MechTube, BitChute will be our temporary MGTOW home. Now also we have found some thoughts and we have roasted them. And I'll be roasting more thoughts if I find them. But let's get out of the way. And we'll be talking about future events in MGTOW and future events. So in the near future, if everything goes to plan, MechTube would be released. Time in the bottle says, wait until you hear these ideas I have. I'll email you if they're great. Now after MechTube gets released, I would see the dolls actually making how should I say, basically a rise in society. Basically, the dolls are becoming mainstream, but there would be somewhere for a post with. And this and our future will be great. And we MGTOWs are growing, even if we have a setback. And that ultimately is a setback. And we MGTOWs, and I'm planning to create something called MGTOW OS, MGTOW operating system, which would basically be, I don't know what it will be, but somewhere in the far future there will be a MGTOW operating system. Shame about Vox News, I can't see his video yet. Well, it's bad. MGTOW is growing on BitChute big time, and I have a question. Should I make videos on BitChute as well as YouTube? Should I actually do that? Also, should I make a video about Vox News leaving MGTOW? Because I want to see what you, the fans, think of it. What I should do, the subscribers. So now I'm going to be checking on the chat. And if you want to join, you can have the link. And I have heard that YouTube has a secret rating system I have heard that YouTube does have a secret rating system when it comes to YouTube has made a secret rating system when it comes to videos that almost nobody knows. And the only way you can know it is if you're making an ad campaign. So what I'm planning to do is making a pro MGTOW ad campaign. That is the plan. That way we can find out the rank that YouTube has graded From what we know, YouTube does have the same ranks as he left to make MGTOW. So basically, Vox might have been having a bad week or something. Give it time to see what he says next. Well, well, I just hope it is, but because I don't want to see it as a permanent change. But I actually don't know his week status. Uh, what was happening in the week? But but I hope Mixer grows. And the MechTube and the MechTube website would be continued for the near future since we actually don't have a development team. Only one person, which is me, is working on MechTube. And we and once we have that figured out, I'm actually planning to create the MechTube. MechTube is growing. Even despite the setback, temporary or permanent, we make tower growing. It has no choice but to grow. Yes, I agree. Because MGTOW is growing. I've seen signs of MGTOW channels. Men have no choice. Well, if we grow MGTOW, we will have a choice. And we are working on leaving women and the plantation. Also, I'm basically planning to make more live streams. But remember, I have heard the Hangouts program will end in October, which means if I do not find an alternative, there will be no streams after October 2019. See you later, fellas. Take care. Take care, Sean Holiday, Victor Rectal Rage. Oh, who was leaving a dislike? Oh, was it Vox leaving a dislike? Of course. Take care, Sean. So, things are working the way we want it to work out. For any people that might be watching from Australia, Australian internet has banned censored BitTube. The only way we can access BitTube from Australia is through a VPN. Oh yes, because the feminists in Australia don't support free speech. Of course they would ban something like this, I'm not surprised. So I'm just going to see your comments. So we are going to be needing to create MGTOW VPNs to make sure we can at least view it. And also we might need to correct. Also we might need to create a new search engine since Google might even start suppressing MGTOW. Can you use proxies to get past it? Time in the bottle is asking you both kind of questions. So we will see. So things are working the way we want it to work out. The events, no matter what setback it is created, we will have it the way we want it. You just can't stop MGTOW. If so, can you find? Can I can find you a good proxy? So we might need to create our own separate internet. Also, unbeknownst to most of you, I have been developing a map for Team Fortress 2. Basically a map for Team Fortress 2 where MGTOWs can play, and I'm working on a MGTOW Team Fortress 2 server. Which, and the thing is, MGTOW should spread to video games. I was working on that years ago. Separate internet. So we might need to create a separate internet. And I'm not sure. I had to speak to a lot of people. I signed up to NordVPN and had access to my BitChute channel instantly. Oh yes, the reason is countries might start censoring MGTOW, but we must go underground, and we should create a new search engine, a new internet. Also, remember all the other platforms that hello, stupid kid. I'm just using your name. Oh, I'll try to find a good. I'll try to find a good proxy, and I'll let you and Igor know what they find. Great. The things are working the way we want. So MaxTube is supposed to be like half Discord and half YouTube. Since since we are going to be needing our own platform and BitChute is just temporary. And we will need to create separate programs that are completely inaccessible to women and the SGWs. Have you seen how YouTube wants to censor Trump? Yes, seen. I have seen Project Veritas report on Google trying to stop a person becoming a president again. So I've seen Project Veritas's report. But let's focus on more MGTOW issues. Since whether or not someone becomes a president will not influence whether whether on MGTOW issues. Let them he'll be even more popular. Well, there also we MGTOWs are growing on a regular rate. And if things go to plan, then MGTOW is going to grow to the majority. MGTOW saves lives, feminism kills lives. I agree, stupid kid. Igor was right. Australian feminazis don't want us having free speech. Also, I've seen BitChute censorship as Book on YouTube is crushing the competition. Of course, they don't want people leaving YouTube because then they won't control how people speak and what they speak. So of course they would censor. Feminism can cause death. I agree. Especially if you suffer the brunt from the divorce courts. And you have seen my video about the divorce courts. Basically a report on the family court. They get on over on BitChute. We will start another platform. They can't win. Good. And we are going to be needing to create a way we can stop women from entering our platform, our mixed platform. We may need voice recognition and something like that. And we are going, but the problem is even with voice recognition trying to stop females, people still have voice changers. So we are going to be needing to create a plan to deal with this. So I have an idea for that too. And we are going to be and since MechCube, and we are going to be needing to create a way for this to work. So I'm also planning to create a website similar to YouTube in 2008 or earlier, because we will need a place to flee since we don't have other options. And we need to basically create however we want. Now, now we are going to be now we are going to be creating our new plans. Also, I have an idea to create a MGTOW version of the iPhone. Basically, I heard a story about how feminazis in America has lobbied the government to add a minute to the firefighter training to be more inclusive to women. Now, if a fire happens, you have one more minute to die. Wow, this is bullshit. Because of the feminists, you now have one more minute to die, and I might have to come to lock the door since parents are leaving. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. It's 10 minutes usually, so 10% more time. Oh, I'm back. Great. So we are. So let's say we create our own platform. What is going to stop a female from trying to make a lawsuit and then trying to make our platform more inclusive to women? We need to do something. So we are going. So yeah, but we must create protections to make sure that women don't even enter. Also, we in Vector might have to create a bigger budget to basically stop women from trying to end our project through legal action. But they won't, since we MGTOWs are great. And we are planning to expand MGTOW to everywhere we can. And also I'm planning to create a project where I translate MGTOW videos to Serbian on a separate channel. So I'm planning to create a new channel, but it won't be me creating the content. It will be translating MGTOW videos to Serbian. I go into Twitch Science and Technology section. Women are so hungry to get the tech money, but they suck. Of course they suck. They're useless. I haven't seen a need for women in quite a while. Let alone women being useful anywhere. Because if they were, and here's another thing. Women are well known to be tax queens. 100% agree. So of course, there are some women on welfare who will try to get taxpayers to pay for them. But the problem is, I don't know, we must find, we should be able to basic, we should be able to expand the MGTOW philosophy everywhere. Because we might need to do that to make sure we make MGTOWs grow because we will grow and also we're planning to create, we're planning to make more MGTOWs. There should be more MGTOWs. Lol, how is this even on the news? What? What? What is it, stupid kid? Uh, you're not really stupid. It's just your name. But anyways, we don't have to care about name problems. I meant saw a video I sent you. And we MGTOWs are expanding because 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 for every box news that leaves, there will be 2 or even 3 MGTOWs that join in. And we MGTOWs are growing no matter what. Because they may try to destroy MGTOW, but MGTOW is a hydra. They chop off one head and 6 other pop up. They can't do shit to us. And the mainstream media is notorious for trying to associate us with incels, which is bullshit since we already know the difference. V says face. Oh, well, thanks for that. So we MGTOWs are going to be growing. We are going to have a new platform. Hopefully we are with the next development. But we can always use pictures with that for temporary purposes. So things will work the way we want it to work. First of all, it's not even a new programming language, it's just a library. Also, men have done so much tech since like World War II. Oh yes, there is. Another topic I'd like to discuss is the collapse of the gynocentric society. Now what I mean by that is men refusing to marry with people's shops dedicated on the marriage industry such as cake shops, diamond ring shops and wedding cake shops losing money. Also the PUAs are also draining money. They're losing money. So men's decision impacts a lot. Whether a man chooses to marry will impact how much money the entire wedding industry gets, how much wedding cake producers create, and it will impact a lot. We literally have thousands of already built by money. Yes, they they won't like the fact that we make are growing. There's just nothing they can do about it. Yeah, wedding is such a waste of money. I agree. Weddings don't give you a lot of benefits, but they waste your money. Why would you waste your money on a cake and have a woman have a white dress? This is basically the biggest bullshit industry I've seen uh, since, how should I say, since basically feminist gender studies. Lol. Well, of course. Also, the diamond industry is notorious for basically trying to artificially make the diamond prices bigger because of weddings. And weddings will ultimately prove disastrous for the diamond industry because no MGTOW wants to buy a shiny rock. And basically, diamond is also pointless here. So basically, as MGTOW grows, we will see the collapse of the people who produce wedding cakes, diamonds, wedding dresses, basically everything related to weddings. Anything that gains money related to weddings will collapse. Also, another thing is that men are no longer dating anymore, which means anything related. Do you know how to get a hold of one in down to Portuguese names now? Both are offline. So speaking of Igor, if this was YouTube 2010, you would blow up, of course. But it's 2019. So basically another thing. Back then when YouTube didn't have to worry about demonetization, YouTube was a much edgier place. A more free place. America rather goes swimming with saltwater crocodiles. So that way you go quicker without years and years of effort. I agree. I'd rather eat 4 tablespoons of salt than marry. But let's get back to the topic. So gynocentrism is collapsing. The only thing really thriving off of MGTOW is DNA tests for the very obvious reason of men simply wanting to check whether they are paying for their own child or not. So DNA test kits are benefiting from MGTOW. So that's good. Women have killed dating and marriage, of course. And since there are fewer and fewer men, speed dating is also proving unprofitable. And and with MGTOW growing, gender studies would soon be extinct. Also, gender studies is for feminist women anyways. And another thing, as MGTOW grows, another thing would be affected by MGTOW growth. Any lawyer who relies on income stream from child support, family courts, would lose money, and that means the divorce lawyer industry gets killed. Basically, anything related to gynocentrism will be extinct. They're, they, they can't really survive. But there would be new things. I got an idea for making a video game. Same as me. I also got an idea for making a video game, and that leads me to a topic: MGTOW and video games. To counter feminist bullshitting in video games for the past 10 or 20 years, we should expand into video games so that we could reconquer video games for men. Because video games were originally created by men for men, and feminism and SGWism only got a hold of games before because they had a my video game would be like the Dark Souls mixed with a Call of Duty. Well, if you can program it, then it would be great. I'm actually having an idea for 2 video games, or 3. One, most of, 2 of these would re, 2 of these would be related to Team Fortress 2, and one would be related to Kerbal Space Program, which is basically space flight. So it will. So basically, we're grow. So basically, we should grow into video games. Those gender studies classes is where they brainwash women to have hate men to the patriarchy and turn them into hip-hop feminazis. Well, they would turn that into anyways, since more and more women. And here's another thing. In a week, in the week marking from the end of the last Hangout stream, I was doing a video about how the University of Neverland, a university in Neverland, only opened jobs for women, basically discriminating men to make sure they don't get jobs. Gender studies I Marxism. Of course, feminism is Marxism in a skirt. What do I expect? And of course, we are also planning to make more gameplay videos. Basically, where I talk MGTOW while I do my gameplay. Mostly Team Fortress 2, correct time in a bottle. Oh yes. So we are going to need to find an alternative to Hangouts, since I'm not sure to bring, how to basically bring people in, because they're basically giving us an alternative YouTube webcam. YouTube webcam does not allow us to have interviews with multiple people. So what we need to do is to copy the Hangout source code. Once we have that, we can create our own MGTOW version of Hangouts. This summer I'll be learning coding. Me too. I'll also be learning coding to decode a video game and then basically edit it. Also, if you're unaware, I'm creating my own map for Team Fortress 2. Basically, if you can't see my video, I'm planning to make a map, Team Fortress 2 MGTOW map. To basically make sure that we can do what? To make sure that we can at least be able to create our own versions. Women are taking the society free. I'm letting them take, of course. So of course, we're going to let them. Also, we should create a few MGTOW servers in Team Fortress 2. That way we can turn at least one video game full of MGTOWs. And I have a Steam profile, which basically my Steam profile is Igor Space Program. That was my name before I joined MGTOW, and I couldn't really change. But I'm already MGTOW, and I'll keep being MGTOW. And we are going to be expanding into video games, and we should learn coding. Coding would be a good skill to create MGTOW, to create our own MGTOW games and MGTOW websites. And my website would be YouTube in 2006, 2005, something like that. And I'm basically planning to obtain some source codes so that I can compile it to basically create the Mad Aussie Bushman. We should put our money together and buy all the cat food and kitty litter factories, then triple the selling price. We'll be billionaires, great. The man doesn't Bushman asks, are you part of Project Mayhem? Well, you can discuss this for yourself, and I'm not really going to talk about it. Since I'm not really a part of Project Mayhem and I have my own plans, which is basically the MGTOW development. Them in the bottle, no, haven't heard of it. So basically, just go to a specific channel and you'll find out about it. Oh, just correcting myself. So we MGTOWs are growing. There's no stop to us. We're growing in every way we could. We're growing in the real world. We're growing in video games. Specifically that, we're growing everywhere. Also, we should grow in social media platforms different than YouTube. So, situation reports the recent and 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 let's talk about the video Vox News made. So on detail, Vox News basically said that we make us are nihilistic losers who don't take responsibility for being divorce raped in court. Which is basically bullshit since we already know that what he does is bullshitting. And I'm planning to make a video about to respond to Vox. And not in a nice way. So things are working the way we want it to work. Thank guys. Oh yes, and we're nearing the end of the stream, guys. 22:00. We have minutes to spare. So we are doing what we so things okay, thanks guys, will work. Also MGTOW is growing and there's nothing they can do about it. But speaking of that, there were attempts to stop MGTOW. Basically YouTube was censoring people. Oh yes, and Vox News made another video. But that's not important. And things are working the way we and we make those are growing despite the big setback, we are growing. The Mad Aussie Bushman sent me an email. Igor Mekta, I think you should give Vox News sometime as once you take the red pill you can't go back to the blue pill. Well, he heard a comment about how we are incels and something like that. It shows me that we must abandon Vox. Also, he called us Spurgs in our new video. It seems as though Vox is a little bit problematic. Okay, thanks, time in a bottle. So, We MGTOWs are growing. The artificial moon project is working the way it should be. The companion bots are working the way we want to. The cat litter or the kitty litter or the cat food companies are rising. Things are working. You're welcome. Look forward to it. So, so basically, did Vox call us? Vox News started a comment saying, basically, Vox News started another comment saying that we are incels, and Vox News said that we are spurs. We need to do something about it. And we are going to be, and we must do something about Fox. We must do, we must do everything it takes. They have to make all MGTOW insults and take the blame off of women. Yes, 911 Nomad, of course they would, because they are idiots. And we MGTOWs are growing. I'm planning to make a Vox News exposed video. Vox probably met a sexy girl. When she breaks his heart, he'll be back. We will never let we will never let Vox News join MGTOW back again. You what you if anyone talks smack about us MGTOWs, we are ready more than ready to defend ourselves and ban them. So so it is some people are saying that Vox News was never MGTOW. I don't think he was a MGTOW. I think I think women are slowly calculating how much resources they're losing because men are going their own way, but instead of apologizing, they're doubling down on their stupidity. Oh yes, and Vox News is basically criticizing us. Well, we are going to make sure that this happens. We're going to make sure that Vox News is fucking banned from MGTOW. We're going to make sure Vox News is banned from MGTOW to make sure he never comes back. We will not tolerate people who attack MGTOW. 911 Nomad, you're on the spot, but we'll double down too and hit them where it hurts. We need to hit where it hurts for women and Vox News. Remember how Vox News roasted people? We should. How ironic would it be that Vox News is ended by a roast? And that's exactly what we should do. We should do the same things that Vox News did against him. We should play his own game. Once we win, we will be able to secure a victory. Women don't have accountability, responsibility, empathy, or remorse. They just don't care. We won't apologize to women either way. We don't owe them any. Women, Women, is their nature to be led, of course. I've been MGTOW since my last girlfriend. That's almost 15 years. Great. Also, we must create a system that lets us identify fake MGTOWs from the real ones. And for that, we're going to be needing to find a way to. I hear that it's been 32, almost 33 years for me and Monk. Great. For me, I was acting MGTOW since I was born, but officially I joined MGTOW early, in late 2017. So basically, it should be almost 3 years, and the count should go upwards. Monk seems good, of course. I have no intentions of ever going back. Great. Igor makes out. With all due respect, I disagree. All men need help. All of them. They only attack us because they have been tricked. Some people learn the lesson the hard way. Well, we should let them learn the lesson the hard way. And we should make it even harder. Stupid kid says. Apologize for naming you stupid, but I had to name your name. Don't ever look at women. Just don't touch them. It will be sexual assault. If most of the working class and white collar men pulled their money out of the system, trust me, not the only women within the United States will crash. That's why social media is trying to hide it. Of course they'll hide it. They can't just let it work. And also I'll be making a video about Vox. So basically the gynocentrism is collapsing. I'm staying far, far away from women, and at least until I'm in Russia, where I plan to become a citizen, hopefully. Even in Russia, avoid women. There is still gynocentrism, whatever country you go in, because gynocentrism is spreading. There have been feminist activities in Russia, even though most of them are suppressed. Actually, it's actually 5 minutes until the stream ends. Even if you're even just working, you can get taxation, of course. True, but nothing like it is in US. But you can avoid that with cryptocurrency, I believe. And this is why we should have crypto. If we make us create our own version of cryptocurrency, then we can have our wealth. I mean, you just buy the money. I have seen so many businesses close in the last 5 to 10 years. Truly stores, bars, clubs, bridal shops, and home sales are failing. Of course, anything related to gynocentrism in this modern MGTOW society will collapse because MGTOWs are not buying the gynocentric products. So basically, anything related to gynocentrism is of course known to have a bad, to have a habit of failing. So there isn't really, so basically they can't do anything about it. No man wants to marry anymore. Hopefully these women enjoy their gender studies. Of course, they can enjoy their gender studies all you want. So now that a lot of men are leaving women alone, why are they still complaining? Because they want the gynocentric system. They want the benefits of a gynocentric system. Marriage is just a license for women to rob men. Yes, I agree with your opinion. Because, because as a matter of fact, this this is working in the plan that we want to. They can't stop it. So right now, we need to. What we need to do is exclude Vox for temporary time until he becomes until we can verify that he is red pill. They become slaves to money even more than married family women back in the day. Of course, because they want gynocentrism and hypergamy. So right now we're ending the when do women stop complaining? Of course they don't stop complaining. All they're made for is to complain and complain and complain and nag. That's why women even exist. Have you even have you ever seen a porn star with kids? Why would I ever do that? Men have signed off the grid. I guess they forgot to include that in the health manual gender bender studies help section. Well, of course, since the studies are kind of censored. Also, the women are choosing the worthless degrees. Basically, they're choosing gender studies. We just don't like the idea that we. Oh yes. So basically, it's 21 hours and we're ending stream. We're ending the stream. Goodbye. This has been Igor Mix and Wiggins and bye bye. We are ending the stream, so if you want to say, so basically we're ending the stream. We've talked already enough. So, so peace, I guess. So anyways, this has been Igor Mix and Wiggins and bye bye. Stopping broadcast now.